Are you? I think I see a man over there.
Yeah, my question's for Jonathan mainly, but maybe Brent, you might have some insight as well.
Maybe. Maybe not.
We'll find out. Yeah. As far as Nemesis goes, now I read somewhere that, Jonathan, you said that you had some ideas of what you would have done differently had you been given the chance to direct. I'm just... Don't get me wrong, I love
Believe me when I say I never said that. He would have focused the camera.
I shared with the fans yesterday.
What?
You don't remember who tested for Hardy's part in Nemesis?
Who? Marston.
Marston.
Yeah. Yeah.
He was great. Hardy was great. Hardy was hot.
Tom Hardy's a great actor. And that put him right on the map. It was almost over before it started. Here's what I would have done differently had I been directing. First of all, I'd have gotten rid of Data at the end of the movie.
Data is not dead.
You know what? It's sci-fi. He's not. Nobody dies exactly.
Thank you.
They blow up. That doesn't mean they're dead.
It doesn't mean they're dead.
You know, I've gotten a lot of grief from people about us having let Data perish at the end. But let me just tell you all something you probably don't know. That after the movie was over, when you went to see it, and the curtain came down, and you were walking up the aisle, behind the curtain, the entire ship blew up.
Was Marina driving again? That was a Star Trek joke, like a reference to a previous Star Trek.
Troy drive. Okay.
Remember when she had that dog?
Skilaggy. Yeah.
And she came in, 3 days that it rained in LA, unlike Seattle. She brought it into the makeup trailer, and the dog was wet.
Yeah.
And Dora and I said, listen, we'll take care of Skilaggy, we'll dry him off. We put him in the microwave.
I remember.
We put it on like 50 seconds to dry the dog.
Yeah. And it became like a little Skilaggy potato chip.
It was hysterical. Yeah. The little dog.
It was that big originally, and then it was that big. Incredible.
That was great. Go ahead.
Retweet that hard. It costs less to feed the dog after that.
It wasn't much of a dog to begin with, really.
I don't even know what to say.
Are you speechless?
Kind of. First of all, I love you both. I grew up watching you as a, really small, fro, black-headed girl living in Iowa, the only one in the entire state.
Is that Steve Martin?
What I want to ask both of you is, I really appreciated, and Star Trek was a refuge for me for this, I really appreciated how you were able to have all of these people working together. You never focused on any of their differences. It was what was going on in your universe. And I feel that has a lot to teach society today.
That was the prime director.
That was the prime director.
That was the prime director.
Do you feel the same? And what lessons do you think science fiction can teach us going forward?
Not really.
I practice the prime directive.
I do too. Live and let live, right? That's the deal. And
It's like the golden rule.
Yeah. And that was the best thing about the show, I think, was that and the fact that the differences in people were celebrated and not scorned, and yeah, that's what it was all about. Yeah.
Hi, my name is John.
Is that on?
There we go. My daughter just bought some clothes on Amazon.
How do you know that? There's an app for that?
I bought some clothes off Amazon on your account. They sent you an email confirmation.
How do you get your daughter to do that, to tell you those things. Is there an app for that?
Not for that.
Because my daughter doesn't tell me when she buys those things.
I'm with Eliza.
Hi, my name is John.
John, hey, how are you?
Question for both of you.
What kind of name is that, John? Is
I,
that a Yugoslavian or something? Okay, go ahead, John.
was Wil Wheaton as much of a character when you guys first met him as he is today?
Will is a real person. He's not a character.